A new initiative called Bloom Kentucky is focused on statewide policy change to prevent and mitigate the impact of childhood adversity. Adverse childhood experiences, or ACEs, are traumatic events that occur before the age of 18, such as physical or sexual abuse, substance use issues in the household, or having a parent in jail. Sarah Hemingway of the Marilyn and William Young Charitable Foundation in Owensboro says experiencing ACEs have lifelong effects on health, mental wellness, and the ability to function as an adult.
It compounds the issues that they already are facing, and it takes them twice as long, 3 times as long to get back on track. And so we can't possibly do it by ourselves.
The latest data shows 22% of kids in the Commonwealth have experienced at least 2 ACEs. Kentucky also has the highest rate of child victims of abuse and neglect in the nation for the 3rd year running, and more than 1 in 10 Kentucky children have had a parent separated from them due to incarceration, the 5th highest rate in the nation. Research hints that the pandemic and accompanying social isolation, job loss, school closures, and other stressors may be amplifying childhood trauma. Jerry Roll of the Foundation for Appalachian Kentucky and Hazard points out it's more important than ever to raise community awareness about the harmful effect of ACEs.
You don't start with the money, you start with the people and the community. Then we can use our dollars to work more effectively in those communities.
Barry Allen of the Geens Foundation in Louisville says for the first time in the Commonwealth, more than 30 grant makers from across the state have agreed to come out of their comfort zones to tackle ACEs.
And get into the business of educating, encouraging, and enabling our legislative, judicial, and executive leadership in Frankfort to enact policy changes that are necessary to prevent and mitigate this whole impact of childhood adversity on our children and families.
Nearly half of children in the U.S. have experienced at least one adverse childhood event prior to age 18, with a higher prevalence among children of color and low-income children. This is Nadia Ramlagan for Kentucky News Connection at publicnewsservice.org.